When a 65-location fast food chain files for bankruptcy, most people feel bad for the workers. I'm looking at the asset sale. There are prime California drive-thru locations about to hit the market at fire sale prices, and the window is like 72 hours before the brokers lock it up. This is the good stuff right here. On April 2nd, 2026, Friendly Franchisees Corporation, the largest California-based Carl's Jr. operator, filed for Chapter 11. The founder, Harsha Darad, spent over 25 years hand-selecting 65 drive-thru capable high-traffic California locations, and now those locations are in active restructuring with the asset sale coming. So let me break this down for you. California's $20 an hour fast food minimum wage materially increased operating expenses, and Carl's Jr. system sales dropped 6% in 2026 to $1.4 billion. Franchisees closed 40 locations nationally in a single year. Darad's court filing blamed reduced marketing effectiveness, lack of franchisor innovation, and 4 different CEOs at parent company CKE Restaurants since 2017. The filing covers 6 separate legal entities, and multiple asset pools are being liquidated simultaneously, which means roughly 1,000 workers no longer know if they have jobs. These 65 locations represent 11% of all Carl's Jr. operations in California. Distressed QSR deals are piling up. In 2026 alone, a 136-unit Popeyes franchisee filed Chapter 11 with $130 million in debt. A 53-unit Applebee's franchisee went under, and Fat Brands filed and is selling assets. This is a rolling distressed asset wave hitting California QSR operators hard. I see this all the time, and it drives me crazy. Timing is the biggest lever nobody talks about, and the Galadon Gold system is built around exactly this principle, reaching people when they have a live, urgent problem. Right now, every multi-unit QSR operator and restructuring advisor in California has a live problem. Galadon Gold members have used outbound playbooks like this to close 6-figure deals in their first 60 days. The moment is right, the targets are identifiable, and the outreach writes itself. And honestly, you're not wrong for thinking that. Acquiring these locations is the sleeper play, because these are drive-thru permitted, grease trap installed, hood-hung California locations operating as fast food sites for decades. New QSR entitlement in California can take 2 to 4 years and hundreds of thousands in permitting costs. But Chapter 11 lets the debtor reject losing leases and sell viable ones, often 30 to 50% below market rate. The chains that win are those actively expanding in California who can't build or permit fast enough. Dave's Hot Chicken, Del Taco, Wingstop, Raising Cane's, Slim Chickens. These brands need California locations yesterday, and a bankruptcy court-approved asset sale hands you permitted real estate that would otherwise take years to clear on your own. So imagine this, I'm sitting at my desk. There are 3 buyer types, and you want to reach all 3 before brokers lock them up. First, multi-unit QSR operators hunting California locations. Pull franchise disclosure documents for chains expanding in California because every FDD lists existing franchisee contacts. Cross-reference multi-unit operator names against California business registrations using Scraper City's B2B lead database. If you broker one introduction to a viable site, you're the middleman on a transaction worth $500,000 to $2 million. Second, restaurant equipment resellers. Every location that doesn't get re-tenanted gets stripped, and commercial kitchen equipment per location can be worth $80,000 to $250,000. With 65 locations, that's potentially $5 million in equipment. Pull every restaurant equipment dealer and liquidation company in Los Angeles, Orange County, and the Central Valley using Scraper City's Google Maps scraper, because those buyers will cut you in if you bring them a deal before the auction goes public. Let me give you the simple version. Third, franchise attorneys and restructuring advisors. Every remaining California Carl's Jr. franchisee is asking if they're next. Restructuring professionals are about to get a wave of calls from nervous operators. If you sell services to franchise attorneys, your pitch is already written. A targeted data poll on affected landlords and creditors is a $2,000 to $5,000 sale to the right restructuring attorney. Here's the execution. Day 1, pull court filings on Pacer Monitor, case number 826BK11058, and identify landlords and vendors listed as creditors. Day 2, build your California QSR operator list using Scraper City's Google Maps scraper. Day 3, identify 10 to 15 multi-unit franchise operators using FDD filings and Scraper City's People Finder. Day 4, cold outreach to equipment liquidators. One sentence. A 65-unit Carl's Jr. franchisee just filed Chapter 11, and I can connect you before the auction goes public. This changed everything for me. Carl's Jr. calls this specific to one individual's circumstances, but California's QSR sector employs nearly 385,000 people across more than 37,000 quick service locations statewide, all operating under the same $20 minimum wage pressure and the same declining consumer traffic. The surviving California Carl's Jr. franchisees are watching this unfold and asking if they're next. Every crisis has a clock, and in the first 2 weeks, leases can still be renegotiated. Vendors will still cut deals, and distressed staff who know the operation are still hireable. If you want these workflows built for you, check out Scraper City, link in the description. For cold email coaching, check out Galadon Gold. Next video is coming up now.